Hello, Immersers. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're good. I certainly am. I've been fixing The Witcher 3 since our last livestream, and now everything should be working as expected. Let's check how the game is working. I've also adjusted my volume, my sounds a bit, so it might be still need some fixes. But other than that, I guess we can go. Not exactly to leave White Orchard with Vesemir yet, because last time there was this bug, which now I know comes from the nudity or no nudity mod, and which caused Yennefer to be invisible. Spoiler alert. But additionally, I've been looking into how the
Greetings.
Yeah. How the mods with cloaks work, since last time you mentioned that they could be useful for my playthrough.
Let me have a look at your stock.
And I've added a cloak, which we'll buy, since it costs only one, I guess, was it? Or a few, but nonetheless. And also I would like to buy this dye, but that would require me to sell some stuff, and I don't know if I'm ready to sell all of it just yet. Should be some not needed things, but I don't have so much of them. I guess I'll keep my things for now, and maybe consider buying the dye later. For now, I guess we could use the cloak as it is, and I think since Geralt is already known in White Orchard, we can use the cloak with the hood off. Yeah, it looks really good. And if you forgive me for just 1 second, I think I need to adjust one of the settings for my voice. Okay, I'm back. And I can see that it's still not the best. 1 more second. Maybe now it'll be better. Yeah, it should be. Okay, I guess now we are ready to go to Vesemir. We already know this cutscene, but with a good game, there is no... I guess we can play it again, just like that. Let's go sit with Vesemir.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Nothing new here for us.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to
Let
my sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That's true. What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Witcher negotiations at its best.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Okay. Should be still easy enough. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I didn't defeat the last one. But I guess I did it now.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Just like after leaving the school.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Let's see if my fixes worked.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
There she is.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's
Not exactly.
good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Suppose I can hear him out. He is the Emperor after all.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Geralt met Yennefer. At long last, you could say, if you've played the first 2 games.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Nice usage of the terrain, I must say.
Yennefer, how'd
We
they?
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
She's keeping him guessing. Long time. Well, I guess it'll be where I fill out my Witcher 2 experience. And Witcher 1, partially. Most likely. As I said before, yeah, I've been playing the game, but it was a long time ago. And I don't remember which of the saves was the one that I wanted to progress in here.
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ an inch.
One does not simply go to the Emperor unprepared. Let's just say fine.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short, while the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
I spared his life.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blaze started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. The question is how?
The first time I've played, I've sided with Vernon Roche. But on my second playthrough, I joined Jorvet. He was more, how to say it, emotional, more, I don't know how to say it, but the thing is, both of them were fine. Okay, let's do this.
With Jorvith, commander of a Squirtel unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
This one I honestly don't remember. But let's choose this one. I believe I helped Jorvet.
Not at all. I meddled in a personal affair. Helped Jorvith lift the spell that held Saskia.
Yes. And in doing so, gave Radovid a reason to begin his witch hunts. Congratulations.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective telescope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Sheila's game.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
In both of my playthroughs, I didn't kill Letho. He was a tool. But also, he was an intriguing character.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the general's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Well, the illusion of choice.
Feels more
let's
like
say.
I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
I guess Geralt would ask.
Where are my clothes?
They should have gone long ago with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
The gentleman will. Let's see. What is the difference between the left one and the right one? Like, okay, the stripes on the sides. Let's go with this one. I was never a fan of this middle one. And let's put them on. Guess I have no choice. Let's speak with the Chamberlain.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Suppose so.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Okay. I guess confirm away.
Confirm away.
Please vote.
1 second, please. Okay, thank you.
Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Oh. Was it? Right hand on the chest?
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to
Yes,
expect
I
less
remembered.
of Nordlings. Come with me.
Let's go. Let's meet the Emperor.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Imgrimi eb aardkeetser. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Okay. Let's not make the Chamberlain disappointed.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Weljen namen, wat kan verwoord? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain.
Exactly.
We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
So, why me?
How many men in your army? 1,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Yeah. I'll be doing it, but for Ciri only.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
This audience looks quite a bit different than what we've seen in the trailer. Nonetheless, it is interesting.
There are many honorable guests in the palace whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
not bother.
Yeah. Disgusts.
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard,
Yeah,
the
cleaning.
second Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant,
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
What are they doing?
Tanner, master of the Tanners Guild.
Taking it. Interesting.
I demand.
Calm down.
Vi seen ett svar Novigrad.
Ja, nee. Radsliden nekt stun saur an
Es sieht efter.
Good thing that I've got the subtitles on. I'm not so fluent in Nilfgaardian. I wonder if they did all the grammar and everything. Remember that while in school I've learned Elvish, Tolkien's books. It could be pretty useful.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
I will. Let us save.
Yes? Then transcribe. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
So he already knows. Is Yennefer here?
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Yeah, I guess I should just go away.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
As in the
I'd
books.
consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
She is living
Now do you
hence.
understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
She's called a Witcher even here. So, you could say that CD Projekt Red was leaving hints for us.
How about that? She She's grown up.
Possibly.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
My god, those models look so good. The facial expressions. It's just impressive.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Kaer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
I can't wait to visit Skellige again. I guess Geralt would ask that.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
I guess it wasn't of our choosing.
Guess this
then
means
again,
we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt.
Wouldn't hurt,
I know it's
guess.
wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Guess Yennefer isn't so angry after all. Can I still speak to her? Maybe. Possibly. Oh, if I remember correctly, we could jump in.
Yes?
That portal. At least it was possible in some version of the game. So long, Yen. So long. Let's speak with the ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Yeah, I guess Geralt is really happy. Gold. The Emperor's servant. But in some sense, he is. So let's see, how was the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kovir?
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Only go all in. What's the situation in Velen?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
You can actually learn pretty much from this ambassador.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
And let's hear what is happening in Skellige.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Very pragmatic man, this ambassador. Nonetheless, all the informations were truly useful.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. What do we have here? Okay. Those are all added armors, right? I'm not sure if I want to wear all of that. No, that wasn't the case. I'm going to read the letter. Wrote to a friend. My dear friend, it's what the Yennefer called Geralt some time ago in books. The armor from Dol Blatana. Nilfgaardian and elven craftsmanship. Your friend Yennefer. I don't think we'll be using all of that loot. Perhaps something less special. I don't want to increase my chances even more. The Eternal Fire propaganda. So it looks like. Last wish. It's the story of Geralt and Yennefer and Jean. Okay. No, that is just the...
Scars healed nicely.
At least on the image. Council de Verservo. Even poems are here. Nice. I've already have sword for witches. What else does Yennefer have? Does Yennefer have in her place? Oh, a letter from Fringilla. Thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering your earlier attempt to reach Tria Megascope. Translated by magic. Communication absolutely minimal. One never knows who's listening. So Geralt isn't the only person who knows about the search for Ciri. The witches are always sharing their secrets. Not always true secrets. It is good to know that Emerald's intentions for her have become more mundane. Perhaps in these circumstances an agreement regarding Lodge will prove possible after all. I can state beyond all doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere south of Yaruga. Believe me, I could recognize her emergency during my sleep. I have not had any contact with trees, know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about being to confer. I'm afraid that in the current political climate that amounts to an impossible daydream. Yet a confer in the books was like an idyllic small kingdom that had a lot of gold. I hope I'll soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Blaviken. With fondest regards, Blaviken. Geralt always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? He's got the cut eyes, right? He's got the cut eyes. That must help. She who knows. Lady of the Wood. Okay, some information that may be useful. She was the sole ruler of Velen. Her daughter brought her people's request and served as her voice. So men brought sacrifices. But it seems like the Lady of the Wood got deeper and deeper into madness. It eventually spread over the land. The daughter sought the land in destruction. So, that's an interesting part of law that I didn't know before. We buried her mother in the bowl. And from then on, the tree grew also and hearty fruit for the people. So the tale is that it is still trapped beneath the whispering hillock. Do I want to keep some of that armor? Nah, I'm leaving it here. Let me just take the glyph of Igni. And some orange. I'll leave the smoking pipe for the ambassador. Elder races, something about elves, I suppose. I wonder whose apartment is it? Should be Jens, but what is the ambassador then doing here? Let's set it to Gwen. Might be necessary for me soon. Some bread, some herbs, but I guess we are nearing the completion. What happened to Timiria? Foltest was murdered. But the Timirians live on. Temerians. So Vizima was the capital of Temeria. Yeah. That should be true. So they've got the guerrilla warriors. Royal lineages of the north. And I guess game decided that I wanted to hit someone. Earls of the North. What can we learn about the Novigrad? It is a metropolis worthy of the Empire. Its only flaw is that the civilization it carries with her has not yet enlightened or gay. So it says about the cultists. The superstition is how the local hierarch and his temple gods cement their power over the city dwellers. While strolling through Fabulous Fort, it's hard to imagine that centuries ago, some minor elven towns. So Novigrad was also an elven place. Interesting. right? As is well known, the people of the North can do a great many things, but peaceful and orderly cohabitation is not one of them. Wrote someone from the nation that attacks other nations unprovoked. It was first Redanian, then Temerian, and finally it became a free city. But is it true? Is that... who wrote that? Perhaps the ambassador? That could be it. 4 watermills, 8 banks, 19 pawn shops. Houses of simple pleasures, such as taverns and brothels. 19 temples to eternal fire. I'm not entirely certain, but I guess eternal fire did show up in the books. I need to read them again. Definitely. As all the makings of the capital of the world. Perhaps that will be one day become. First, however, needs to get under the rule of Nilfgaard, it seems, at least from what the author
How
is
might I serve
suggesting.
the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Yeah. Let's maybe wear this armor, since it's a little bit better. The cavalry boots are better, I guess. And the hunting trousers will do. Also, we are leaving for Velen, so the cloak seems only appropriate, let's say. I need to be on level 7 to use those. Yeah, I forgot that it blocks you from using some of the swords. Okay, this one's better. And this one is also good. I think I have this thing to use to fix, but I can only fix. That's the armor repair kit, not swords. I'll need to sort that out in Velen, I guess. But it's no better. And I can travel to Velen. Let's leave this place. I guess it didn't work properly. Let's take the hood off for a minute. Yeah, so all the things are back. And if we wear the cloak now, it should be gone. There is some task here.
I saw you in Vizima.
Yeah. There's nobleman. Let's learn what he has to say. Oh, we'll play some Gwent. Good.
See you.
Looks like we are not leaving Vizima just yet. Yes, we do need to find Ciri, but Gwent won't play itself. But before that, let me take a quick break and I'll be back with you soon. And we'll play this game of Gwent. So, see you soon. Okay, I'm back. And I guess ready for some Gwent. Okie dokie. Let's go back and play some Gwent. But first let me save. No, I can't save the game. Oh, interesting. But I guess I can play. For now we are betting a small amount.
Rounds of cards.
And for now, let's see what he has in store. Choose a card to withdraw. Okay. I guess maybe this one? I could redraw it again, I guess. Yeah, I got quite a strong... Yeah, I think I will redraw again. Okay, I've redrawn it for the clear weather again. Let's see, what do we start with? Let's go with the easy one. Sure. Who can we bring? For now, let's go easy. What did he do? I'm not sure. Look at 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. Okay. So he knows a bit more about my round. And what can I do? I can clear any weather. Let's not play our strongest card now. Scorch. Okay. He still has 8 cards left. Maybe we should pass this one, or maybe... we should play to win this round. Let's see. So it's a draw. So if it's a draw, they will win, right? Oh. What would the fog do? It'll... I guess he's a special character, so it won't work on him. But still. At least we're landing something. Oh, and he has... okay. Maybe. But he still has 7 cards. While he... well, I had... okay, won the tie. So he won, I lost a lot of cards. So now he should start. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. I guess I don't stand a chance against this player for now. He has passed. Who should I redraw? I guess I'll go for Vess. Just for the sheer power. Let's pass now. I've won the round, but I've got only 2 cards now. It's not too good. Okay. I've got a nice card. Let's use Death Mold. And see what he has in store. Leather. Freaking leather. Nice. That's the only thing I've got left, I guess. And now he'll win. Most definitely. I can only play the clear weather. Okay, so I've lost. He just won. Just like that. Yeah. This nobleman is a strong player. Can I play again? Yes. And from what I can remember, there is a possibility to return to Vizima during the gameplay, so I guess we need to develop our deck a little bit more, and then we will play with that person. Anyone else want to speak with me? Well, so they are destroying the Temerian lilies, most likely, right? Yeah, most likely. Okay, I guess it's time to leave Vizima and head to Velen. Let's go. We want to go. So I could travel to Song, the Skellige, even though... Oh. Sorry. Looks like my Witcher just crashed. Probably due to the mods. But let me run it again. That was a bit unexpected. But those sorts of things happen if you play with mods. Especially. I've been trying for a long time to get the accessory slot to work, but I couldn't do that. Okay, there we are.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her.
And we should be back. Maybe now it'll work. We'll see. Let's go to the forward map.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's...
Let's start this part. Velen is a bit similar to the White Orchard, but on the other hand, still a bit different. Darker. With more secrets. And more to do. And now knowing the political side of the war fought no so long ago. I mean, I understand the climate of Witcher 3 more now. I feel better prepared to play this game. Even though I knew the... Okay. What happened to the cloak? I think I need to take it off and put it back on again.
Run, Roach. Not so fast, Roach.
And here we are. Approaching the Velen. The feeling is a bit different. With ray tracing and all. The fog. You can feel this place was ransacked not so long ago.
Witcher, take pity. Don't steal our young'uns.
You already have been met with a lot of bad events. Oi, sorry.
First the armies passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having a lark.
Yeah. It's not the best for them. Let's notice. Nilfgaard is taking their part. As always, they do. Novigrad crowns only. Interesting. There is a missing wife. She went into the woods and hasn't yet returned. Let's take that. Somebody wants to escape. Across the Ponta. But sharing such information on the notice board might not be the best idea. What would you say? Trees refuse. Kind stranger. Yeah, no point stopping in this village, I guess.
Slow now.
Oh, it's somewhere much further. Let me save and run the map again. Somewhere here, where his wife has escaped. We've got... That is some kind of a city or bigger establishment. Isn't that Oxenford, actually? I guess it might be it. Then we've got Novigrad and Skellige in some other place, right? Yeah. Let's go and check the main quest. Let's go to the inn on the crossroads. Perhaps we'll learn something more there.
That's it, Roach.
Let's go.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side.
Yeah. This countryside looks really dark green. And it fits pretty well with what...
Hey there.
Do not cast him out, brotherly. All may draw from the well of the Eternal Fire's grace. Approach, Witcher.
Do I want to approach him? I guess it wouldn't hurt. I guess if he knows that I'm the Witcher, we could take the cloak or the hood off.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the Eternal Fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Well, as much as I don't like the Eternal Fire, we need coin.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the Eternal Fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Near the bridge to Novigrad. How far away are those places? Here, here, and here. Okay, I guess we could do that. There are some wolves. And we can see some necrophages. Those are goals, right? Let us check. Phage oil. I guess the silver will be better for them, not the steel sword. Let's cast Gwen. Okay. Okay.
Come on, come close.
Missed that one. And now you. Use my Gwen again. Now the necrophages should be nearby.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for
Okay.
the holy oil. Hope they burn well.
Is this the one that blows up? Let's go. Let's dance this dance. Yeah, that is one. That is blowing up. It's good that I remember some things. There are the bodies. Or where they are. Here. Let's use the oil.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Can I just do it like that? I guess not. I'll need a sign. Yeah, less food for the necrophages. I guess that's good. Is that a wild dog? Yeah, it is. Oh! I was still an Igni. I thought I was using Gwen. Gwen was, and I think still will be, my favorite sign in Witcher. Yeah, okay. Let's go and see. One second, please. And we're back. I should be able to change the... I don't know why it's leading me towards that one. Oh, that's a bear. Cool, but at the same time not cool. Okay, it's because I have my sword drawn. That's why the weapons didn't hide. Or auto hide. Soldier. What's his Imperial Majesty? Hervan Embrace. Rules to expand. Ooh, 200 hours. Nice. Yeah, I don't know even how much time I've spent with this one, but I've played through the basic game at first, and then I've played DLCs long time later. But I've already am enjoying it so much. It feels like home, you know. Battle of Brenna. Yeah. Emmer needed to fight his battle as well. But it's not like Geralt would really care for his battles too much. Okay, is it that I'm going in the wrong direction completely? No. That's good. That's good. Okay, there they are. I guess I could use the bomb first.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave.
Let's
Now
see.
for the holy oils.
Ouch.
Done well.
Didn't work as expected. And those are just goals. Let's defeat this one. Okay. Give me a little bit more space. He'll start regenerating his health soon, so better to defeat them one by one. Okay, this one has started. Where did this one go? There it is. Come on. Let's dance. Okay, got you. And the last one. You won't escape me so easily. Okie dokie. This one is gone. Let's apply the holy oils.
Now for a shot of Igni.
And a shot of Igni. I would say even if Geralt wouldn't believe in the eternal fires, holy oils, still they are easily flammable. And they decrease the amount of food for the necrophages. So, a win-win situation, I guess. The third one is a little bit further, I think. So, Roach teleporting here will be useful. Let us go. And before we visit this Crossroads Inn, let's deal with the rest. of the rotting bodies. Whoa. The lightning really is something.
Go, go.
Especially with its ray tracing. Was it just me, or did this one move his hands? Probably he didn't move them, but his hands were moving on the wind. I remember the first time I've played Witcher 3, I was so amazed by the trees moving the wind. It really was something. And actually, still is. One of the best forests in the gaming history. Okay, let's stay here. Oh, we've got someone there. Not this one. I want the Gwen. Be active. I'll be able to save this one.
Shit, one's still alive.
Maybe. Well, let's see if I'm able to distract them long enough. Ouch. Okay, the three are focused on me. Ouch. Not so good, not so good. Okay. But he took care of this one. And I should be able to defeat one single goal easily. There it is. Hello.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We are still talking about the priest of eternal fire, right?
We're still talking about a priest of the eternal fire.
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Nice.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Okay. We'll have to speak as priest, I guess. Let's for now switch back the default sign for me. There should be at least some loot here, as expected. And I really need some blacksmith look at my weapons. Oh, didn't want to do that. Some monster loot left. And not only monster loot. Are you here, Roach? You should be. There you are.
Hey-ya.
Whoa. Real. The sunset and the lightning. Just stunning. I guess we should return to trucks. Not trucks, but roads. Hello, kid. I guess we've been through here, right? Yeah, but we've been coming from the second side. Different side. For now I'm returning to the priest. Should I? I guess the ending of this quest can wait a little bit longer. I would rather go to this one. Okay, still the same road. Good. Good to know. And I guess we should meditate soon. It's getting dark. However, experiencing Velen after sunset might be quite an experience as well. That corpses are still burning. Whoa. It is getting darker. I sense a trap. But maybe not.
Hang your head from my saddle.
Come on. Okay, this one should be mine now already. Yes! Gotcha. And now gotcha. Come on. One head less.
Come on, quick, unbind me.
Okay.
Unbind me before the next one's come.
He looks
When
like a
they come,
Temerian.
I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black One smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Let me untie this guy. I guess he should have at least a chance.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Yeah, it looks like so far our adventures are not bringing us a lot of coin. This one. This is not exactly what he's told me, I guess. Maybe I'm just a bit... Oh, Roach, what are you doing here? Back up a little bit. Let us go.
Move it!
A lot of drowners around here. But I guess they shouldn't attack me. At least not yet. Well, that is quite a bit different experience coming to Velen Night, and especially with the new effects. If you play it for the first time without ray tracing, now, ooh. Even though this game looks still great.
So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse neath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her.
What happened there? I guess it's not my business. Let me just put the hood up. We're entering an unknown place. Wouldn't hurt. Okay. Let's talk.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Some people are leaving.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got
Visitors?
company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Not really having 2 swords now, right?
In his trousers too.
You fucking deaf. Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a
I'm
witcher.
a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot. Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
Okay. Seems like I've dealt with them. But something happened to my cloak again.
I see probably disguised his daughter.
Horses always manage to hide their lasses.
Okay. Let's see. Is that fixed now? It is. Let's speak with the innkeeper again.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No.
Generally not true.
I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Let's save the game. And I guess...
Great change.
Let's see what he has in store.
Show me what you got.
As expected, some cards. But the cards are not cheap. He's selling the Nilfgaardian Empire. But Commander's Horn is something I'll buy. Even though it's not cheap. Will not buy some white things, right? But you will buy that, and also ashes. Horsehide. Is it worth so much? Didn't expect that, but I guess can't really complain. The flowers stay with me. Let's hear about the Baron.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
We'll see about that.
Baron.
Sorry.
How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved them out, but the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blaviken surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye and it ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
But the innkeep is well informed.
Thanks. Farewell.
Okay. What are they doing? Fighting? They are looking for women. They'll be leaving soon, I guess. But they know not to start anything with the Witcher. Mikkel is missing. Another one. We will need those crowns, Novigrad crowns. So I guess we will go there. There's a blacksmith there. Can I speak with you? Not just yet. Perhaps when you will be. Maybe in some other hours. Like in the morning. We'll see. For now, let's find a quiet corner for ourselves. And let's just meditate until the morning. Even witchers need to rest for a bit, right? They are still not gone? Doesn't seem so. Well, let me take a look. How much or how difficult will the Witcher contract be? Okie dokie. This one is definitely not for us. Not just yet. I guess we'll go looking for that. For that Hendrik. Maybe we'll find him. Can we talk with you?
Hungry like a wolf, I am.
We could give you something. Okay. Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking for. Come on, Roach. Let's go. There is the Baron's stead in the distance. Roach, you there? Oh, here. I was convinced you stayed near the inn.
Faster.
But you've got your ways of traveling. You've got your ways. Time to delve deeper into the swamps, I guess. We need to establish our presence here. Okay.
Word is, the Parks fell on whole villages near Vizima. They cut the sick while they still breathe.
Oh, the gods will never let that pass. Never.
Anything interesting happening here?
When the great dark descends, brother against brother
Merciful
will
burner!
Fathers their cubs will spurn, large and small. Rot will the seed, and wither the crops. Wolves will leave crows, corpse upon corpse. For when the great dark descends, it will consume all, and bring all to an end.
Just a group of people praying. It looks like they are praying to some local deity. But we've got ways to go. And places to be. The way this world is filled with every possible detail. Whoa. What is that place? It looks at least interesting. Perhaps it is some kind of an Easter egg or something that'll be useful in the future. Nothing for us here, Roach. Let's go. We still need to reach that village and get in contact with this Hendrik. This Temerian. Was it Temerian? Oh, Nilfgaardian agent. Oh. Is that snow? Yeah. Seems
Yeah,
lit a bit strange.
Dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Doesn't seem alright. Okay, there's this one man fighting. The dogs are unused to people who can fight back. And especially fight back like a witcher can. Come on. Just got the roach. That is one of the worst
Be gone!
crimes.
Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Let's learn a bit more about what happened.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all.
Story time.
The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them. Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
The scene from the trailer again, right? The Wild Hunt.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Won't be happening for him pretty soon. And a peace of mind. Let's take the hood off. They are gone. There are not many people here. Although the bodies are also missing. That's interesting.
Great.
Let's see. The Hendrik.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something.
Let's see. From the most popular things first.
Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin.
Nothing there, I guess.
Cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood. Congealed. Key hidden in his boot.
There was something.
Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Blotter. You can never leave Blotter if you're a witcher.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Looks at least that they didn't find the cellar. It was to be expected if he was an agent. But it's interesting that this hut had such a big basement built underneath it, and nobody noticed. Tamastrenga, the bloody Baron. Presumed kidnap. Has your reward for whoever finds her or brings her in. Oh!
Interesting.
I was just able to open it. The witcher's senses can be pretty useful. Let's go and see what the Hendrik had here. Coins will be useful, as always. There are some books. But the most important things are most likely hidden in here.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings.
Missing and wanted. Let's see what he said about Ciri.
Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige, also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Avoids contact with others.
That would be it.
Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Yeah. So much for the cooperation in those strange lands. One good thing, actually, is that we know that where Yennefer went, Ciri was also sighted. So it's not like her trip is a waste of time. Okie dokie. It's almost 2 hours in, and I guess that'll be all I have time for today. It was really nice to spend this time with you, whenever you're watching it. And I guess I'll be back with The Witcher soon. I'm really enjoying coming back to this world. I did enjoy also playing with some mods. Perhaps I will play with them some more. However, I need to be careful about the game stability. Always a concern when modding. That being said, thank you kindly for the view, and until next time. Bye bye.